I just love this. I think it's a book that is empowering.
The other way involves give them unstructured time, teach life skills, teach them how to think, prepare them for hard work, normalize struggle. That's huge. The idea that you're going to do some things that won't come easily to you.
And I started to realize that when you give kids freedom, they're mostly going to make good decisions that are better for them, in some cases more challenging for them, and because they made it, it's more real for them.
So I like how the book kind of, it's helping to redefine success.
It was really an amazing experience to read it both as a teacher and as a parent. It made me realize how many things that I do for my students and for my own children, because it's frankly just easier. It's, when you're trying to get out the door, it's easier to tie your kids' shoes for them than have them tie them themselves. It's easier to clean up things for them than try to get them to clean that up for themselves. But it really made me aware of the idea that doing things for my children isn't ultimately helping them in the long run.
Where they learn the most, where they're challenged the most, those are not the grades that are 100, those are not the grades that are in the A's. The stuff you get 100% on is the stuff you knew already. And that kids will often say the book that meant the most to them in a class was the book that challenged them. The poem that meant the most was the poem that challenged them. And in some cases, the experience of failing in high school, and I think kids are in the impression that high school is the rest of their life. High school is 4 years, and it's a really good time to fail. In fact, it's probably one of the best times to fail.
I think that the adults in this community love their kids. And speaking as a teacher who loves her students, as a mother who loves her children, this is a great book for anyone working with youth who wants to empower their kids, to give them a sense of agency, a sense of control over their own lives, the space to grow and figure out who they are and what they love, and to pursue meaningful lives.
It has helped me sort of think about purpose, and when I'm giving assignments, I think about, okay, is this assignment something that's going to increase their learning in authentic, meaningful ways?
I think it really called out a couple of things. I grew up in kind of the free-range childhood. My parents worked a lot of time on my own. I think my parents gave us basically 2 rules: you can never be bored and you can never whine. And so as a parent on my own, with my wife, but as a parent now, I'm very aware of the amount that we support our kids.
It is so clear the pressure and the focus on students going to and kids going to like the best college, the Ivy League or whatever that is. And this book changed that for us, and we said it needs to be the best college for her. It needs to have the things that she wants, the things that she wants to excel at. It's not about a name.
I think there's going to be incredible conversation around this, and I think for older students, if they want to read it, I think it's great. It's really well researched. It makes perfect sense.